months and 104 matches later, all roads at this 2026, and it is underway. Spain loves Telefuente is a remarkable coach. He was coach of the youth.
Martinez ends up being a great save from Emi Martinez, and a turnover again.
Rodri picks it up. He's got Yamal, who's going to get there into a dangerous spot. Lisandro Martinez able to get it clear. Argentina back on their heels. Dangerous lunge by Enzo Fernandez as Rodri controlled the bouncing ball. His line, and you wonder if Julian out. Rodri, the Spanish captain. Back on the ball again. MVP of the European Championship run. Back to being the best at that position in the world. Good work there by Osama to keep it under pressure. Rodri just rides the bump there of Julian Alvarez. And then he's dumping the turf at the end of it.
He hasn't had a marquee game yet, Lamine Yamal. He's got a goal. He's built his way.
Poro it as well to recover the second ball. It's a little bit of a beaten up field. They've not played a game here in 2 weeks to try to let it heal as much as possible for this final, as Yamal can't keep that one in play.
Look, they're going to have the ball. It was what were Argentina going to do to try to combat that?
There's Rodri now. Bucaram making a big run inside.
Has not looked out of place for a single second. Just so composed.
He still hasn't really gotten on the ball except for that one brief moment.
But he won't be too worried. That's the way he plays these days. He's not involved in the game until he needs to be involved in the game. And that's in the attacking part of the field. You don't really want him chasing around, trying to win the ball back against this Spanish team as there's the first big
tackle by McAllister on Dani Olmo. Pedro Porro. Tagliafico. Yamal was taken off it by McAllister, and then Yamal poked it away from behind. Yamal, great touch to get it away quick. It's a fun matchup between those two. As you mentioned, Oyarzábal has scored in all 6 finals he's ever played for club and country. Emiliano Martinez, Argentina's goalkeeper, has won all 5.
Pressure where they can't play out of it until it gets at the feet of this man right here. That's going to be a foul for a little pull. For renewed enthusiasm to go and press as a team to try to win the ball back. Feeling that in that first part of this first half that Spain really had too much in front of the field. And that's when the ball turns over. They all just, That's the way Spain defend, is just by not giving the other team the ball, certainly in any dangerous areas. And if they give you...
Able to get a flick, Alvarez is chasing, Cabarsi able to head it away. That first team since Brazil in '62 to go back-to-back. They lost in the penalty shootout to Argentina.
Closer to deliver a ball, but it just feels like a total waste in a game in which you're really under a lot of pressure with the ball. Without the ball, you finally have...
Now has 40 yards between him and any player in a red shirt on the far sideline. It's going to be a foul there as Rodri was hauled down. Yamal, and Lamine Yamal's getting upset. Great spot by Baena. Kim was blocked. Alvarez trying to run the other way, and Rodri is having none of that. And it's going to be a foul and a free kick for Spain.
Matter of time.
The interchange there, just behind Olmo, finds Oyarzábal, and Martinez is down to make his... So Fernandez was backing off. Rodri able to keep it up Montiel. Lost the battle, won the war. They did not register a single attempt in the first half. The second half is underway, and the FIFA...
But we're going to see, really, this second half, how do Argentina respond now?
World Cup, Argentina. Messi into the near post, trying to get the flick from McAllister. And last final that we remember in Qatar between Argentina and France didn't actually really start until the last 20 minutes.
Also, now he's on a yellow, which makes it a little bit more difficult to be as aggressive as you would like in trying to... The fastest tempo we've seen them play at in a little while. But Lamine Yamal was wide open, didn't get the pass from Oyarzábal.
Moro brings it down.
You also want to keep fresh legs in those positions because you have very dynamic Spanish wingers that will attack you.
He's just got it caught underneath his feet, and Yamal took it back for Spain. Manager of quite a few of the players in this game at Atletico Madrid. That was off the...
Come back and Spain win the ball.
And Luis de la Fuente is trying... was just too far from Marino to control. It was knocked away, although Alvarez could again. They'll sweep it across to the near side. Nico Williams. Rodri. Pedri in a good spot. Takes the ball. Pedri saves. Martinez, number 6.
And he just takes a tiny little push and deeper.
And they've had to work so hard for every one of their wins in the knockout stage. Rodri is weaving his way through. Marino wasn't quite the angle he wanted. McAllister, Enzo Fernandez was blocked off it. Who will he be handing the trophy to? And when? Will it come after 90 minutes or 100?
And that last sequence was most of those.
Long switch to Nico Williams. Brings it down. Still Lamine Yamal. Hands it off to Rodri. Rodri sweeps it along for Nico Williams.
And Lamine Yamal's attracted bodies right up the middle.
Rodri, all the space and time he wants, but he can't hit the target. Do you have any options? Enzo Fernandez, Lionel Messi ran away from him. They want to foul off Rodri. They're not going to get it. That they had before that stoppage. Here's Rodri. He's got a big run from Poro. Creates space for Lamine Yamal. He refused the surgery. He basically didn't practice. He just survived games in the group.
Out a little bit centrally. His job is to try to make Rodri's life difficult if he can, or the center backs. And it's going to be
more awards in his future here today, one way or the other.
Wow.
There's Rodri now sweeping it along for Nico Williams. Battles the sun to bring it down. Both teams have had to get more from players than they might have expected today. Poro on the deck. Might still work for Marino. Couldn't get anything. Nico Williams. It's in. Spain go in front. The changes. So it is indeed Rodri. And on comes Martin Zubimendi, who Luis de la Fuente has called the second best